And here we go.
Hi, I'm Stephen S. Tonight, director of Pacific Rim Uprising, and
I'm Glenn Ellen Anderson.
This is Ari Bullock.
Hey, this is Joey Medina.
Hello, this is Todd Stashwick.
and you're watching Citizen Cinema.
And you are watching Mike Fallon's Citizen Cinema.
And you're watching Mike Fallon's Citizen Cinema.
Medina, and you're watching Citizen Cinema.
And you are watching Citizen Cinema.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Mike Fallon back at it again with another episode of Citizen Cinema. Okay, there's an audio. What is good? We're good, guys. Again, Mike Fallon here with another episode of Citizen Cinema. All right, guys, we got a pretty eclectic conversation piece today. What is happening with Warner Brothers and their decisions to make the Joker a musical? That's one of our big topics for today. But I want to start off with something a little more fun, a little less murdery, in a sense. I want to talk about the new Netflix series. Pardon my language. It's called Boo Bitch, starring Lana Condor. Now, this is an actual Netflix show coming out later this year around the summertime, and it is about Lana Condor and her character and her best friend both were murdered on accident, and now they're walking around as ghosts, trying to get their memory to stay alive so that way their spirits can stay alive, from what the trailer is saying. So we're getting a very random but very interesting and original take on ghost mythos from Lana Condor. So I really think that this show might actually have like a lot of heart to it, a lot of substance to it. We will see when it comes out this year on Netflix. I think in a few more months it'll be coming out. And yeah, Lana's been doing a lot of different things, besides All the Boys I Love, X-Men. This had Moonshot. She's out here really trying to make her discography as diverse as possible. Assassination Classroom, that's like my favorite Lana Condor property of all time because she's was killer in that. If you guys have not seen that show, check it out. From what I'm seeing is we're gonna get like the usual high school tropes, but also I think we're gonna get a couple different takes on high school life nowadays, where it's not force-fed but still tasteful. So I'm really looking forward to all the characters in the series. But I think it's funny that the ghosts have to go to her. I mean, the ghosts have to go to her, like the losers in the school in a sense that are like into spirituality. And well, like I said, they're occultists, and that nowadays, even back in the day, people who are into these type of spiritual ideologies weren't seen as the most popular. But I really do think that with this series that we're going to get a whole different take on it, and that we're going to get something fun with these people. I just think with these four characters right here, they don't really fit in the old stereotypical mold that we've seen in different high school shows and movies. So I really think that we're going to get something very interesting and fun from this series. I'm very intrigued. I have to say I'm very intrigued because this is something completely different. Let's see, we have a comment here. Oh, hey, how you guys doing? This is Ryan, guys. This is from the Buttery. He's from the Buttery Show, the Morphin Network, one of the best YouTube channels on YouTube. Period. If you guys check it out, you'll enjoy their content. Ryan, I'm not showing the other comment. Ryan, you're keeping that to yourself. Okay, I'm trying to do an actual show as a professional. Yeah, guys. Like I said, with Boo Bitch, I really do think that this show will be something interesting and a lot of fun. And I think my favorite unexpected character, maybe because I've seen some of his work before, is Reed Miller's character. Now I don't know what his name is, or okay, Ryan, I'm trying to do a show. I don't know what Reed Miller's character is, but if you guys have not seen Joe Bell, I recommend you see that film. It was a very beautiful film, and he just bodied that role. So for somebody who can do a great drama piece opposite Mark Wahlberg like Reed Miller has in Joe Bell, I think with Boo Bitch, he will bring something very fresh and with a comedic tone. Because if you guys seen people like Adam Sandler, who did the opposite, was always a comedic presence, but then he brought the heat with Cobbler, Uncut Gems, and now Hustle. So I'm really intrigued to see what will be brought here. And the reason why too is I'm gonna show this clip right now. This right here won me over for the series.
You may unearth some crazy, dark shit. Now you'll need the bones of a mourning dove and a packet of hemlock. Or Capri Suns.
As you can see, now you know why I'm really looking forward to having this character fully fleshed out on screen. Now, as you can see, I'm gonna go right here, guys. Woo! Man, we got our first image from Across the Spider-Verse. Miles Morales is coming back. We're gonna be getting new man, just a whole new can of worms that this teenage kid cannot get a break from. Now, for those who don't know, this villain that we're seeing on screen is called the Spot. Now, the Spot was one of my favorite characters on the OG Spider-Man 90s cartoon, because the Spot, basically, his abilities are he can manipulate like dimensional integrity, jump between different dimensional spaces, sort of think like a mix between Portal and Nightcrawler, but on a grander scale. In some iterations, the Spot has been said to, he's a scientific genius, worked for the Kingpin, and he was introduced back in 1985. But this character and his ability to go through portals and create portals off of his own body is just gnarly. And to have to fight somebody like this is gonna be very, very bad for anybody, because to fight somebody, if you punch them, then your punch will come right back at you, because he keeps making dimensional portals. He's a living portal. That's what he is, and that's what makes him a threat. As you can see, Spider-Man doesn't have the hands necessary to kill somebody like this in a straight-up hand-to-hand combat. I don't know how Miles Morales is going to handle this on his own, because it's like it's him and a whole Spider-Man team that to fight somebody you physically can't hurt. Like, just take a look at how crazy this is, guys. This is our villain for the new Spider-Verse movie, and he's gonna be a beast. So yeah, guys, I really feel like with everything happening here, I just really feel like this is gonna be like the next great chapter in all of Spider-Man fandom. In all honesty, I really feel Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 will give us something we've never seen before with Miles Morales, and I'm not mad at it. I'm happy about it. I just really feel what they're doing with Miles Morales should be more of the live action genre, but you get what you can, and just to see that they're released getting this much is really making me happy. I really feel Marvel is trying to do the best with Miles, and we're gonna see where it goes from there. Now, for the next, gosh, guys, this is Warner Brothers and their Black Label movies is going strong. Here we go. Lady Gaga is now being discussed and is in early talks to come in as our brand new Harley Quinn of the Joaquin Phoenix Joker universe. Man, it's gonna be pretty crazy if they finalize this and Lady Gaga is our new Harley Quinn. Now, there's nothing wrong with Lady Gaga's acting abilities. She's actually proven herself to be a solid actress. With DC Black Label, or DC Black as the movie version is called. DC Black, for those who aren't too initiated, is Warner Brothers' attempt at making non-connected DC films where characters, heroes, villains can get their own stories that are standalones and not connected to the main DC universe. Now with DC Black, or DC Black Label, some people call it, it's called DC Black. Black Label is the comic book version. With DC Black, we didn't really know what was going to happen with it. We didn't know it was going to survive too long. Nobody knew what was going to happen with the future of it because of the Joker movie before it came out. But as we all saw, he cracked $1 billion. Joaquin Phoenix was a great Joker. So we really didn't have too much to worry about, but DC wasn't really pushing the DC Black too much after the Joker came out, as they should have. Because if that was the case, we could get like a whole string of great standalone films about just different Batman villains that would have been super intriguing. And with that, this would have been interesting if this was just not by itself the only thing carrying the whole DC Black cinematic universe. I really do love the Joker movie. I really love what they're trying to do. I just really feel that they need to have this go along with more villains. Like, we should get this and then maybe one or two more intervaling every year, one at least or two at least. Like one or more to spotlighted, less seen Batman villains getting their own films. Like, it should be the Joker and Clayface, or Joker, Mr. Freeze, Condiment King, Calendar Man, Man Bat, Batmite. Just give us something more to chew on than just one Joker film every 3 to 4 years. Because I feel like there's the lesser known DC villains and characters deserve that much spotlight. But I'm really digging what they're going to be doing with this. Lady Gaga, like I said, I have no beef with her acting ability. She's going to kill this if they actually are able to get her. And I really feel like if everything is done right now, since Warner Bros. Under new management by Discovery, and they're cleaning house and trying to get everything more focused and organized, I really do feel that we're going to be getting a brand new DC spin-off universe that deserves as much attention as the main universe. But also, I feel like with Discovery managing Warner Brothers, they need to do a thing in the films where they let people know that aren't as initiated or aren't able to keep up with all these changes, which universe is which, and where each storyline is taking place. Like, at the beginning of each one, it should be like Earth 1, Earth Black, Earth 2, like where the Batman's at. And just let people decide which one's their favorite Earth or dimension or alternate reality, whatever you want to call it, and just go from there. So that's my thoughts on it, guys. I really feel happy about this. When it comes to the movie itself, I'm excited. The musical aspect, we'll see how it's being pulled off, but it's Todd, it's Joaquin Phoenix, Lady Gaga, so it's not going to be bad in any terms. I just feel like there should be more added on to this, with more in that universe, not just focused on the Joker. They should have had a different follow-up before this film, but the pandemic hit, so everybody's trying to pick up back speed since the pandemic, so I get it. I just wish that this was accompanied by other companion pieces to keep this world of DC Black movies more prevalent in the forefront of the of our society when it comes to like cinematic appreciation. All right, guys. Well, if we have any more questions that aren't Ryan, no, I'm kidding, Ryan. We're gonna be wrapping this up pretty early today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Citizen Cinema, where we just went over Boo Bitch. Pardon my language, that's the name of the show. We went over Across the Spider-Verse and who the new villain is, which is the Spot, who used to work for Kingpin, can control dimensional portals that come off his body. And Joker 2, Lady Gaga is in early talks to play our new Harley Quinn. Again, guys, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Citizen Cinema. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys have any other things you guys want me to cover in the future, leave a comment below, or just leave a message in the DMs about what you guys want to be discussed. And if you guys have anybody you want to request for like a different guest, or have any other channels that you guys want me to collaborate with, drop those names down. All right, guys, you guys take care. This is your boy Mike Fallon with another episode of Citizen Cinema. Peace.